Hello, this is Chris, and today we're going to be talking about leather. Sometimes people ask why a product that appears to look the same costs more than another one that appears to be the same thing. And in most cases, the difference it has to do with the type of leather because not all leather is the same. Uh, just right here on this table, we have this is what you normally refer to as natural vegetable tan. This is your finished vegetable tan. This is a type of chrome tan. And this is a different type of chrome tan, which this is a higher quality than this one. And you can see that this one has more detail on the grain and is supposed to be more lasting and durable. And then also we have things like this. This is goat skin, which is relatively inexpensive. And we even have lizard skin, which is actually more expensive. The main classifications for leather usually goes for tannage. Tonnage is how the leather gets tanned. So we have two main ones. One is this vegetable tan in natural finish, and this is about 4 ounce. And we have this what we call chrome tan, which tends to be a softer leather that tends to move and bend easily, as opposed to vegetable tan, which is a little bit stiffer. And this piece is fairly soft, but some others are not, such as this piece of scrap. And normally comes with scars, and this is stiffer, as you can see. So the second thing that we look at is the weight, which is how thick it is. Like for instance, this is fairly thin. If you measure it in inches, it's like about 50 thousandths. And all of these about the same. It's like about 2 ounce leather, 2 to 3 ounce. This is a vegetable tan, which is actually about the same thickness, a little bit thinner in some parts. Here's another vegetable tan that is thicker. And this one is even thicker. This is quite thicker. It is almost 1/10 of an inch. We have lizard skin here, which is very thin. Another consideration on leather quality has to do where the leather is coming from. Um, let's say this is a cutout of the hide. Then here is flesh. Here is where the fur is. So there's a top layer here, which is the top grain. From this, the very top in here is what we call full grain. And this full grain layer is the best quality. Now, this part in here is also very good, but this normally called top grain. It's normally sanded out, or they split it and they remove the thin full grain and they leave a thicker top grain, which is finished. and that removes the imperfections. The full grain is the most durable because that's the one that is the outer part of the skin. And if you look close into it, you can still see the follicles, the hair follicles, and is the most durable. So if you want to get quality leather, always get full grain. Now down here on this split area, this is usually made for suedes, and that's why suede costs less, which is also a lot less durable. Another consideration is the finish. Like I mentioned these two, this one has a different finish than this one, and this is a higher quality finish. Then this is a not as good quality as these two. It's still very nice, good quality leather though. We also have these. This is a chrome tan. I'm sorry. This is a vegetable tan that it already came pre-finished, and it had a nice shiny coating, which is very nice. And we have the one that comes natural that has no finish. This is really good for tooling, or you can apply your own dye and your own finish as you prefer. For example, I have here a red scrap, which this one I dyed, and as you see, the back is still natural. We used a protecting coating that makes it water resistant. And we also have different finishes. For instance, on this lizard skin, this one has a silver finish, and the back of it is black. And there's this burgundy hide, which is a little bit softer and is more natural on the back. Now, to show an example of what different products are, which is the same design, the same pattern, but it's different leather. In this case, I have one with this chrome tan. As you can see, it's softer. And ultimately, people would have a preference. And it feels nice and smooth. And then there is this vegetable tan, which is thicker leather and is stiffer. However, this one over time will create the patina and generally last longer. And this one also gives you a more natural leather look, which a lot of people prefer. And also you can miss more options on finishing, which tends to look very nice. So obviously, because of the work that it takes to finish this is a lot more than this one, and also the process of the leather itself on the tanning process plus dyeing and just working with the leather itself is a lot more labor than this one, which you just simply cut it and sew it and you're done. So that's why this one costs more than this one. And that will be a quick introduction to leather. I hope you learned something, and this is it for today. And please, if you like the video, please like and subscribe.